just different.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Pure money, baby. I keep a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. I said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Come and hang with the gang. Get some free game added to your mainframe. Gotta keep your mind sharp, you gotta maintain. And it's even better when the squad on the same thing. Steady swishing on the competition. We ain't tripping about the opposition. We on a mission and we got a vision. People in need, we believe we got a lot. I keep a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. Said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money. Been slept on, money never stepped on. We increasing positivity until the stress gone. Satan tried to hold the squad back, but we kept on. We ain't making this up, no Revlon. I ain't trying to make you blush, but this a highlight. We send the high vibes, homie, this a high life. We rising far above the game, that's a flyby. But we still connected to the source, that's that Wi-Fi. Reception, now we answer the call. This squad taking questions and we answer them all. We don't wanna see you fall, we wanna see you ball. We all gon' eat with the peeps, we gon' feed them all. Couple in the bag, homie.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? I appreciate y'all hanging out with me here today. I don't think we are live on Instagram, but maybe we are, maybe we aren't, I don't know. But anyways, today, man, we're going to be talking about utilizing SB Money Flow to automate your small business. There's a lot of different features that SB Money Flow can do to help you out with your processes and procedures of operating your small business. But today we're really going to focus in on we're going to be automating social media. I'm going to show you guys how I'm actually going to set my social media up through automation using SB Money Flow. And again, it's just a idea for you guys to see, and then hopefully, you can take that and run off with it and automate and build out your own business here. So make sure that you guys are hitting that like button, that subscribe button, share this out with 3 other entrepreneurs so they can get started with the GovCon business and automating their business out as well here. Let me see if my Instagram actually kicked in. I don't believe it did. Nope, it sure enough didn't. So, unfortunately, we can't stream on Instagram today. Let's see if I refresh this here, will it give me something? But we'll get started here in a second. Give me just 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second here. Nope, can't stream on Instagram, so it's over. All right, anyways, let's just keep the party rolling here. So, again, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm automating my own business through SB Money Flow. In particular, my social media account, and how you guys can go ahead and do it as well. If you guys have questions about anything that I go over, feel free to put them in the chat. I will be monitoring those if you're on LinkedIn as well. I'm actually looking at the LinkedIn chat too, so you can put your questions in there too. But let's get started here. I don't want to waste your time today because this could take a little while. But let me change my screen. Before we get rolling, make sure that you guys visit travisknows.com. If you got any questions about anything that we got going on, we do have a 30-day challenge to start in June the 2nd. Pre-training has already started. I highly advise you, if you're an individual looking to build out online business, or if you're trying to help your business processes and procedures. I'm letting you know this is going to be the challenge that you probably want to get into. We'll be utilizing SB Money Flow in it, and I'll be teaching you sales and marketing so you can become a great consulting business, preferably in the GovCon side, but as a consultant, you can consult to anybody. So we'll be going over that starting June the 2nd. So make sure that you guys go ahead and get started today. So it's travisknows.com. If you guys want to join our community, which I highly advise you to do, go ahead and come over here and click right here. Join our private community. It's completely for free. You'll be able to access that and stay up to date with all the things that we got going on. And you'll see a bunch of other stuff that we got here as well. I highly advise you guys, if you don't have any books right now, it's of importance that you do have solid books. And QuickBooks is the app that I utilize. They actually have a special going on before the 31st, which is tomorrow. You get 3 months, 70% discount, I believe. But you'll need to go ahead and click that link to access that deal. Again, all of that is at travisknows.com. And last but not least, if you want my reading list, you can actually access. Let me make sure it's up now. Yep, you can access my entire reading list right there, so you can see all the books that I got going on and I read. That's keeping me educated. But let's get ready to get this thing started here. Again, we're going over to SB Money Flow. Today, again, I'm building out my stuff, and I'm just showing y'all what I'm doing. So understand that this is the Ferrari, all right? SB Money Flow is the Ferrari, but you got to learn how to drive it. You got to learn how to give it some gasoline here. And we have tons of features to help you out. We have a whole help section right here that, again, it has guides in there. It also has, an entire knowledge base. So if you want to learn about different things, there's videos in here. There's just tons and tons of information. And if for some reason you're having issues with any of your if you're having issues with the software, you can actually come right here to the chat, and I have a tech team on standby waiting to solve any of your issues that you may have right there. So let me go ahead and close that out. As well as we have a knowledge base over here on your left-hand side that you can click on. And again, you can go through all the different training segments depending on what you want to learn about, right? So today we'll be in the automation section. As you can see, there's 135 different articles on automation. So there's a lot when we're talking about automations, but you don't need to know everything. What I always advise people to do is what do you need help with at this moment? Don't worry about the stuff that I do. Understand that the features are here. It can do a lot, but what is the problem in your business? If you can write that down, then we can put systems behind it. You really don't need to pay attention to what everybody else does. You just need to know what you need help with. What are you trying to accomplish? And we can automate that. Because if you look at everybody and you try to do what everybody does, you're going to confuse yourself. And 9 times out of 10, your customers probably don't want the exact same service the way it's being delivered from somebody else. They want you to have your own thing. And again, this is where we're going to do it at. So let me come here. When you get into SB Money Flow, you would come right down here to automations. And I lost some of my coding too, so we got to get that fixed as well. We'll come over here. I believe I have it in the back. Yes. So I'm going to my social DMs for automation, and I have get started or help up there that individuals will be reaching out to me. So every automation needs a trigger. Okay, you can set up all types of triggers. As you can see, I got birthday triggers. Maybe you changed something in a contact. You created a new contact. A contact put you on do not disturb. Maybe you tagged the contact and you want something to happen. You added a note. You added a task. You set up a reminder. Webhooks. If you got API keys from other softwares, right? So let's say my YouTube videos, right? Let's say I wanted every time I go live, I want to tell my team, here's the link to my live so you can share it out with everybody. I could automate that because YouTube gives the API key. So I could say, hey, when you see this API key pop up with new information, I need you to trigger, right? And that's how you get things started. If people call you, that could be a trigger. Emails, a customer replied. That's the one that we're going to be using today. A customer has replied to my DM, right? So you'll often see entrepreneurs on the internet saying, hey, DM me certain words or comment below in the comments. And that's so the automation can do the work. And the whole goal of this, guys, is, back in the day, we used to have to pay like VAs or something. It may cost like $900 a month, which isn't a lot of money, but it is to a lot of people. But essentially, the same task that those VAs were doing, we can automate that stuff, So here's a bunch of stuff: LinkedIn, TikTok. If a person is watching a video, I really like this trigger. If a person is watching a video, maybe if they've watched it past 2 minutes, you could set a trigger up that says, hey, this is what should happen after they get past 2 minutes. Appointments. So if somebody schedule a call on your calendar, which we have in here, you can set that up. New opportunities. So we have this actually programmed for government contracting that when you load a new opportunity up into your CRM, we got automations that trigger off, right? And again, this works for anything, whether you're selling stuff on the internet, off the internet, if you're in GovCon, it just doesn't matter, okay? This is to help any business out. Your affiliate program, I believe that everybody should have an affiliate program. That could be a trigger. Courses, right? We can create courses inside of SB Money Flow, and you can control everything. New signups, when they just started certain lessons. Again, you could trigger all of this stuff, all right? Payments, right? That could be a trigger. If you have a Shopify store, we could set those up as triggers. Again, comments for Facebook and Instagram, you can trigger those. And for groups, like I have a private Pure Money group, right? We control all of the group access right here, revoke group access. It could all be done right there. But anyways, let's dive in. Today, we're talking about our social media. So what I did right here so far is at the top, I'm saying, hey, I want to set up a trigger for social media for anybody who DMs me the word get started or help. Now, I had to turn this off previously because some crazy lady named Carla put all my information into some spam stuff, and she was costing me a lot of money, all right? But that's neither here nor there. So I got a Facebook DM and an Instagram DM set up. Then I came down here and say the if-then statement. So what I'm looking for, is this a regular person who communicates with me through DM? Because I don't want to send them automation triggers if they're constantly DMing me on Instagram. And I know you guys have probably got that before, like you DM somebody and then you get this long automation and you're probably thinking like, well, why the heck are you sending me this? I wasn't interested in that. It annoys me too. So we make sure that we program this out. This is why I tell you, if you write out the flow of how you see things going, we can go back and automate it. So I'm saying, hey, I need you to check if this is a regular DMer. Now, I have a whole nother automation set up that puts a tag on somebody of IG communicator. So essentially, if that tag is not there, this is the if-then statement. If the tag is there, do nothing. If there is no tag there, then we need to go ahead and move on to the next task, okay? So now all of a sudden, cool, there's no tag. We need to go ahead here. We're going to wait. Come on. All right, we're going to wait 1 second. We always put a little wait in there. And then we're going to message them on Facebook or Instagram, whichever one that they did. And then we're saying, hey, we're waiting for the customer's reply. And then we're saying, hey, look, here's another if-then statement. If the customer responds help with lowercase or help with uppercase, I need to do another one and say, or the replied message. Oops, let me come here. Contact reply message is help, right? I just like to cover all conditions, all right? And then I could say, again, because we got get started, okay? So I'm actually going to put that here too. We're going to say contact replied message is get started. All right, and then we're going to do one more. And you notice it's an or, right? I'm saying not and, if it's an or. If they replied help or get started, or, and I'm going to do the same thing, get started in capital letters. Oops, is get started, right? So now I've covered all of my bases. If it's any of those, then I want it to come over here. Okay? And that's how we set it up. If they didn't respond with any of that, then I want you to come over here. And again, I want you to tag them as an IG communicator because they said that they didn't need any help, right? They didn't want to get started. So the chances are they don't want to talk to me about anything I got going on. And I probably don't want to talk to them either. But anyways, now we're going to message. Okay, they don't need help with anything. I'm saying, hey, if you ever need assistance, then go ahead and go through GovCon cheat codes. Change that up. .com. I need to take that www off. And message the bubble. At the bottom right-hand corner of the account. Have a great day. I'll mark this as unseen so Dr. Davis can see it. Cool. So it's going to go back in the system and change that message to unseen. So that way I can go back and read it later on at some point. Yeah, see, I can't spell. Cool. Also, the beauty about the system is I've told it right here to put the first name of the person who's reaching out. We know who the first name is once you contact us. We can pull all that information. All right, so boom. If they don't need get help or get started, it's going to go over there, send them a message and say, hey, we're not going to, like, the system, the tool, SB Money Flow isn't going to talk to you anymore. We're done. Now we come over here, okay? And I'm saying, hey, is there an email on file? Like, I need to know if there's an email on file or not, because now, again, we're in the system. So we can do some other things if I do have their email on file. So if their email is not on file, they come here. If their email is on file, they come over here. So let's come over to the email on file. We're going to go ahead and tag them as a person that needs help, okay? Because that's what they reached out for. Then we're going to send them this message. You're going to say, hey, to provide the best assistance, please type a single number from the following options to narrow this thing. And again, yes, this stuff takes a little time to build out, but what does it take, an hour to build this stuff out and you have a fully functioning operating business moving forward? Like that part, this is where I try to explain to people who want to get started as entrepreneurship. Like, if you don't want to make these type of investments and tools, that means that you're going to be doing this all day. You're going to be messaging and DMing people all day. And you talk about you want to make $1 million. I don't know how you think that you are going to message and DM every individual person that messaged you. And if you get 20,000 plus followers, you get all types of DMs and messages all day. You cannot sit there all day playing around with this stuff. This is why we got these systems in place right here. Again, you would have to hire somebody to do this at some point, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to let the system do it. So I'm saying, hey, one, do you need some government contracting assistance? Are you looking for assistance with the CRM, the website builder, the contract finder called SB Money Flow? Are you looking to get into our private community? Do you need a consultation in person or one-on-one? Or would you just like to speak on my podcast? Like, which one is it? Okay, I've already built that out, so we're going to save it. And this essentially says whichever one they're messaging from. Is it Facebook Messenger or is it Instagram Messenger that they sent it from? Either one, we want to make sure that we got all the options there that they can go ahead. Now, I need to provide the best assistance. Please type a single number only. Now make sure I stress that one because people still be typing the whole thing out right there when I said just type the single number, and I'm pretty sure they still gonna type the whole thing out. All right, so boom. Now we're waiting for a reply. That's what we're telling the system. Don't you do anything else until you wait. Always click save to. Crazy things happen. Now we get to the next if-then statement. If they selected number 1, government contracting, well, we need to come over here to the left. If they did not select number 1, then we need to come over here to the right. So let's go back to the left. They have selected government contracting. Okay, so now I'm coming over here and saying, okay, now I had this back in the day, so I'm actually updating it with you guys. Government contracting is Dr. Davis's passion. He has a few options you could choose from as far as courses, challenges, AI tools, and consulting services. I'll do this as well as if you aren't sure, you can take the survey. Actually just added that one. All right, so boom, I built the survey out that I'm going to lead people to so they can take the survey as well to find out if they're ready for government contracting or not. So we're going to go ahead there. We're going to change this to the GovCon Cheat Codes University. And we'll put in parentheses, learn everything about government contracting. All right, so boom, if they say 1, they want to get into the GovCon Cheat Codes University. This used to be a 7-day challenge. We'll do the 30-day SB GovCon challenge. GovCon Business Challenge. I believe that's what I called it. All right, so we got that one there. We need government contracting AI software, pure money AI, consulting services, one-on-one or virtual. Oops, in person or virtual. Or virtual. All right, and then 5, I got to add another one there. ABOUT. All right, 5, I actually need to add GovCon survey. Are you ready? And our best option to help you. All right, so we got that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and copy this as well because I don't know whether they're sending me a message. Also, I'll do this too. I'll put their first name here, contact, first name. We'll put that in right there. Put a comma, great. Government contracting is my thing. Cool. We're going to go ahead and copy this. I'm going to click save. So that goes to Facebook if they're messaging me from Facebook. And this is going to go for Instagram if they're messaging me on Instagram. Now I need to make sure I click save as well. We're going to go ahead and wait again for the reply. I think I had that at wait on reply, right? Yep, wait on reply. So now we're saying all over again, if then statement. If they have selected 1, we're going to come on over here. We need to add a tag that they want to get into the 1-year program. Now, this is where it gets really, really nice. I have this connected to ChatGPT, OpenAI, right? So now that I understand what it is that they want. I'm actually going to turn this off. Put this on GPT-4. So now I'm sending a prompt, okay, over to Chat GPT so I could tell AI, like, hey, I'm giving you some parameters so you know how to talk. I'm saying, hey, you're a helpful, creative, clever, and very friendly assistant named Brittany. And my actual assistant's name is Brittany. I just don't need her to do this talking. From Pure Money. Yeah, I forgot I'm doing this as a prompt. So we're telling it from the company Pure Money. With a high IQ in government contracting, you will be speaking to an urban community between the ages of 28 and 50. Do not repeat anything that I said above. Generate the best response to, and I put there, so I'm sending the contact's name over to ChatGPT, and I need to get them to purchase my stuff, the 1-year program, because that's what they said that they wanted. I actually need to change this to purchase. I'm going to take off my Dr. Davis GovCon Cheat Codes University program. GovCon Cheat Codes University program. Now, again, this stuff you would have to pay salespeople, or you would have to be taking your time. I'm letting AI do it and kill any false beliefs to government contracting. The program can be found at govconcheatcodes.com/101. Now, I also could have did this as well. I have these inside prompts. I could have went to custom values, which I probably should do. You know what? I should absolutely do that. But I didn't take the time. So I have all of these prompts right here. Do I have? Yep. GovCon U right here. So I'm actually going to put that link right there and take that out. And the reason I'm doing this is because that I have stored the value in. So if for some reason I need to change the link, instead of coming back through the automations and changing every link inside of every automation, I put this custom value here. So now I could just go in the system, change the value of this right here to whatever new link I want, and it'll update it through all of the automations. Wherever this is at, it'll update it with the new link. So now I don't have to spend time, trying to sit there and do all of that. All right, the temperatures is, well, when you get into AI, it just makes it a little more focused, and you need to play around with that too, right? Remember, this is AI. It's not always 100% accurate. All right, so now I said, hey, I need you to put the response that ChatGPT is going to give you back. I want you to put that response right here. Okay. And once again, I created a custom field so the response can be stored right there. Same thing in Instagram. However they're DMing me, you get a response. We're going to go ahead and wait for the customer to reply. Once they do reply, we're still going to wait 20 seconds before we go to the next steps. And then I'm saying, hey, do they got more questions, right? Are they sending something else back after the AI has sent the message? Well, if they just reply anything, I don't care, right? We want to go ahead here and we'll go back to the main menu if they have a question about something there. If they're done, they don't have any more to say, we'll say, glad I could help you out today. Look forward to you joining the Pure Money family and building wealth. Now, if they have more detailed questions, we're going to send this back to ChatGPT, right? What was their response? So now I say, hey, I need you to take on the persona of an expert assistant named Brittany working with Pure Money that specializes in sales with a deep knowledge of government contracting. Users will ask you questions about our company that consults to minority business owners. I need to take that out because we don't do minority anymore. We'll say small business owners, helping them with business development with a focus in government contracting. Do not repeat any of the information in your output from above. Your goal is to get them to register to my 1-year GovCon Cheat Codes University program for the second time, which can be found at, we're going to take off that www because we don't do those anymore. All right. And it can be found at cheatcodes.com / Oh, remember, I ain't supposed to be doing this no more. I'm going to replace it with that. Where did it go? Oh, it went all the way down here. All right, so let me actually take that out here. And where was I at? Specializes, GovCon, Chico. All right, put that right here. All right, this program is for small business owners, for a small business owner that wants to invest in themselves and understands wealth building is not overnight. Here's the second message from the contact. So what I did was took the message that the contact sent to us and I'm feeding it back over to OpenAI. Please create a professional response to this and make sure you give them the link to sign up. Make the answer short and sweet, not exceeding more than 950 characters. All right. Again, we're going to turn this temperature up to 0.2. We're going to go ahead and click save. Once again, this is going to send that to them, whether it's Instagram or Facebook. We're going to go ahead and wait for the response, and then we're going to end it after that. I'm not going to keep doing more automations. Like if they can't get it through 2 features, matter of fact, I'll probably do this. I'll do a notification. We're going to send the internal notification. We're going to send a email, okay? And this is going to come from me, from name, Dr. Travis Davis. All right, from email info@officialtravisdavis.com. And I am going to send this to and assign to a particular user. And I'm going to send this over to my tech support. And I'm going to say customer needs assistance with GovCon. Right? Because I'm not about to sit here and deal with it. But if they go through 2 times, then by all means, they need some help. So I'm going to say, hey, can you please help? I'm going to put their contact's first name there. Email is, we're going to go ahead and put the email there. Phone number is, and I want that customer's phone number. If you need any assistance, please text Dr. Davis. All right. So this is going to go to my team. Okay. So they can handle it after that. And if they need assistance, they can go ahead and send me that. Now I want to change this from internal notification. Notify team help is needed. All right. Always get in the habit of labeling what you're doing right here. So when you go back, you can quickly read it. All right. So that's out of the way for the GovCon side. If they want to get into my 1-year program. So we got to go back to the top, right? Because we got 1 through 5. Y'all see how long this stuff takes? I know this is tedious. Most people aren't interested in this stuff. That's why they don't have $1 million businesses. Look, I can always tell the people who really want to generate $1 million. Those are the people who stay on and actually learn about this tech stuff. But most people just cry and complain, and that's why they don't got $1 million. And also, you don't have to do this stuff, right? You could understand what I'm doing. You can realize I'm a specialist in this, and you could just pay our team to do it for you if you understand making an investment in yourself. I highly advise you don't sit here and play around with this all day, especially if you know you ain't a tech person and you ain't got time to figure it out. Like, why not just pay somebody who can knock it out for you and have it up and running in one day, opposed to you about to take 30 days to figure it out? All right, so now we're on number 2. This is for SB Money Flow. Again, we're saying they put in number 2. Okay, so we need to add a tag that they're interested in SB Money Flow. I want to add them to, well, I gotta look back here. What workflow did I have them added to? What workflow did I remove them from? I'm going to have to come back here and type up, matter of fact, they're interested in CRM. We're not about to play around with this. So let me actually do this. Delete this. And I'm going to come over here because I don't like typing messages all over again. I'm just going to grab a message that I already got. We're not sending this one. I don't think I need to send this one to ChatGPT. This is why I also tell you guys to type all this out. And why am I over here? Where am I at? Oh, that was for a 7-day challenge. All right, let me come back over here. Boom. Trying to find one of the messages I already typed up, so I ain't got to start from scratch. Because the kid hates starting from scratch. Hey, I could have sworn I just changed all this up. More questions here. All right. 1-year program. All right. 1-year program. Cool. Back at the top. All right. Well, no, that's the selection. Sorry. Hey, I guess I would have been faster just typing it up. All right, let me just type it up. I don't have time to do this. Where was we at on number 2? All right, they come down here to the 7-day challenge. Oh, I was on this. All right, number 2, they come down here to the 7-day challenge. We add the tag. Now I need to add a message, which this I will copy. Place that here. So that's for Instagram. Again, this one is for Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this as well. And the reason I'm copying this is because I just don't want to build like that off from scratch. Do you go over the pricing for your team to do it versus us taking 30 days? Do you go over the pricing for your team to do it? Oh, no. So the real way to get the pricing, this is what I do. You go to govconcheatcodes.com. You come here to services, and this will take $1,200. What'll end up happening is we're going to get on a 2-hour call where I need to rip your entire company apart, understand everything that you want to do, all the systems and tools that you currently use, how you're operating. Once I get done with that call, me and my team, we go back and we put together an entire report of everything that you need, how you should build stuff out, how you should flow, whether you should create courses. We're going to do all the market research for you to help put together an entire game plan of how to get your $1 million. After that, I get back on a call with you for about an hour. I go over the report, which is extremely detailed of everything that you need to do. You could take the report, go do it yourself, or if you would like us to do the services, maybe you don't want us to do everything, maybe a piece of it, then that's when I can tell you exactly what the price will be. And what will end up happening is we'll actually just roll your $1,200 over into the other services that you select, because we've already, if you let us do it, we've kind of pretty much already done the hard part of it from doing the report. So that's why we'll go ahead and roll that price over into your final price. But that's how we go about doing that for you. All right, so let me come back. Where was I? All right, here. Okay, now we are back on the CRM builder. Now I am actually, let me think about this. So they reach out, they need help with SB money flow. Okay. Think about it. All right, so great. Thanks for reaching out. Put this here. Thanks for reaching out. SB Money Flow is an amazing tool to help all small business owners generate more revenue and simplify the government contracting business development process. PROC. You can get started today by visiting sbmoneyflow.com. All right. If you have any other questions about SB Money Flow, feel free to respond here. Now, what I'll probably do is let my team take over this one instead of adding AI, because I don't know what the hell AI might say off this back end right here. I may play around with it too, as far as testing the AI out to see if it gives me the results a little later on that I want. But for right now, I'm not going to do that. I actually need to change this. Instagram DM SB Money Flow. Oh, you know what else I'm going to add in there too? I'm going to get a demo video. SB Money Flow. Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I actually added something here. I'm going to go and say, if you have any other questions about SB Money Flow, feel free to respond here, or you can hop on a demo call at the next available date. I know I can't spell, so I'm actually going to come over here. We're going to go to SB Money Flow. And I need this. Take that link right there. All right, schedule a demo call at the next available date by using the following link. Now, I know most people are probably going to schedule this demo call 9 times out of 9. All right, so we got that right there. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and copy this here, save that. We're going to put the same message for here. All right. Save that. Cool. So that's done. I don't need to worry about that one anymore. Now, if they select number 3, they want Pure Money Legacy Business Support. I believe I have this going to my private group. Yeah. All right. So let me actually change this. Pure Money Legacy private group. All right. We're going to tag them as Pure Money. I don't know why I had all these workflows right here. Let me delete this. All right, let me click save too. You got to get in the habit of click and save when you're building this stuff out. I'm telling y'all right now, you will be in for a world of hurt when you building stuff and you don't click save every time you do something. I've sat here for an hour, built stuff out, forgot to click save. When I went to go click save, it froze up and glitched, and I had to rebuild everything. So just telling y'all that to get you in the habit. 3 hours for 1,200, and the pricings vary, but 1,200 get you rolled into the team setting up. Yep, that is correct. Let's get some more likes, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, Jason. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, Jason, there's not a lot of people on here. We got, I think the max peak, we had 18 people. Most people aren't interested when we talking about doing some work. People like to get rich quick schemes and stuff like that. So when they see me on here actually going over work, people don't hop on there. They want, and that's what I honestly hate about the internet. Like I hate the rah stuff. Like every time I go to conferences, I always just be confused to people. Like people will be on this high horse, this rah. They leave the conference and they don't know what to do next. Right? You're so excited, and and it's because at the conference, they didn't really tell you how to do anything. They just got you so emotional and made you believe that you could do it or whatnot. And that's what people buy. Unfortunately, I don't sell that. So usually just the people who really want to make themselves better stick around. All right, so they want to get inside of here. Again, I'm going to go ahead and copy the previous actions, which again is a Facebook message or an Instagram message. So all I'm going to say here is, because we're talking about my private group now, you wanting to join Pure Money's private group may be your smartest decision thus far. Man, I tortured that. The group is filled with like-minded small business owners and tons of valuable information completely for free. Just use the following link and you can access the group now. Be sure to introduce yourself and meet some amazing small business owners. Boom. And the link, I believe I got that already programmed too. So we're going to come down here to custom values. And I need community. Where is my community? Let me type that up here. COMMUNI. Community, GovCon, cheat codes, private community. There we go. All right, so that's going to put the link because I already programmed it. Just use the following. Cool. Boom, got that. All right. Now, I do know something else that I'm going to have to program in here because 9 times out of 10 people are going to ask me another question, which, as you could see, as of right now, like, I don't really have it programmed for the next question, which I'm hoping they're not going to ask me. But what I'll probably do is say, hey, if you need something else, feel free to type 1 to take you back to the main menu where they could select 1 through 3. I think that may be the best option. This is again why I tell y'all write everything out so you can see the flow. I'm actually freestyling this with you guys right now. But usually I would write all of this out. So, all right, we got to number 3. Now we're on number 4. They want a consultation. Okay. We're going to add a tag. I guess I didn't add any of this stuff. Ain't this about a blip? We're going to delete this. Delete all actions from here. All right, so now we need to add a tag that they want to consult. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to do the same thing. Hold on. Free government contracting. Oh, man. I think I may have messed something up. Hold on. 2. We go over to 3. We go over to 4. Oh, I see what I did. I need to come back to 1. All right, so 1, no, goes over to 2. Travis. So I see what I did previously. What I should have did was copied all of this stuff already over. I'm actually doing double work right now. I built it all out for 1. So essentially, if somebody comes here, they get through 1, they got more questions. Okay, this will bring them back to the main. So if they select option 2, all right, as y'all see, I already built this out. You're helpful, creative, pure money IQ, 2050 generated best response for the 7-day challenge. Yeah, so God dang it. I gotta go back through, and I'm really just going to copy and paste this stuff over into the other things so I don't have to build them out. But I see that I already got it built out, so I just need to change the name there. I got the same thing with my Pure Money AI. And as you can see, number 4, I got the consulting services. And I'm actually sending this stuff over to ChatGPT. So like my consulting services, again, I'm saying, hey, your friendly assistant, Brittany, Pure Money with a high IQ in government contracting. Don't repeat this stuff. Here's the contact's name, letting them know about our consulting services are catered to fit their needs. Please fill in the form below to qualify. Someone will be in touch in 48 hours. So I gave them the link to the form. Also letting them know that our consulting is starting at $5K, okay, which is $5K a month. That's what we're going to be starting it at, so they get an idea before they even book that call. And then again, it'll send a message out to Instagram, wait, blah, 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 blah. So that's how the consulting side is. And then my number 5 was my speaking request. And I still got to build that out. But I have these on where I was getting confused. That I actually have this on every option. So if someone was to select option 1 and then they wanted more information, instead of going back to the top of the workflow, I actually just added option 2. So it'll come down here at the bottom, say, hey, you need more help. Here's some of the options. Go ahead, select it. If they select option 2, come here, blah, blah, blah. All I got to do now is actually just take this. I'll copy all actions from here. And then I'm just going to come up here. Oh, Nelly. Man, I see. I done went deep. I went deeper. Because 2. Y'all see why y'all should have all this written out. I said 2 is the CRM builder. Okay. Now I see what I did. All right, so 1, I stuck in government contracting, and then I say, hey, when they get to government contracting, I have my 1-year program and I got my 7-day challenge. Did I give them that option right here? Let me see. AI tools, 30-day business challenge. All right. So I really shouldn't have been asking them about any of this other stuff. Oh, no, I should have. Okay, this is all government stuff right here. So what I need to do is add these 2 right here to my government side. All right, so now they want government information. If they want the GovCon cheat codes program, they'll do option 1. If they want the 30-day challenge, which I need to change this writing, this will be the 30-day SB GovCon business challenge. All right, so that'll change that up. And we'll do this option 2. Change that here. Save. All right, so now I got that as the challenge. We'll come here. It goes over to Chat GPT. It says, hey, Chat GPT, we got a new person right here. I need to change this to purchase Dr. Travis Davis 30-day business challenge. All right, and kill any false beliefs. The program can be found at govconcheatcodes.com. Actually, remember, we're going to be erasing this stuff so we don't have to add it in. I'm going to come here to my tags, and we're going to go to 30-day SB challenge. Did that put that in the right spot? Of course it didn't. All right. Do not repeat anything from above. Generate the best response. Dr. Travis 30-day SB GovCon business challenge to kill any false beliefs. The program can be found at here. Make the answer short and sweet, not exceeding 950 characters. We'll change that up to 0.2. Cool. Now this is going to go back. I need to change this 30-day challenge. Just going to put the response right there. What did I do? Oh, that's why. 30-day challenge. Copy this too. And honestly, guys, this is why I make people pay me a lot of money. Like, this stuff is tedious as hell. And the real issue is when I start working with clients, they don't have none of this mapped out, right? So they're telling me, like, they want all of this stuff done. And I'm like, well, look, I could do a lot, but what do you need? Right? Like, tell me what you need. So that way, it's easier to build out. But if you don't know what you need, and you want somebody to build out your business, this is what I try to explain to people all the time. You're asking me to build your $1 million business, and you only want to pay $100. Like, you have lost your mind. That can't happen. I can give you the tool, and you can build out the business yourself. But for me to sit down here and play around with this all day, you got to pay for that. It just is what it is. All right, so now I'm asking them, do they have more questions? If they do have more questions, they can go back to the main menu. So what did I say right here? All right, so if they do have, I need to see why they need to respond options done. Okay. So if they respond options done or nothing, I got to go back and check that work that I put right there. I'm not sure what I was doing at that time. But if they respond something else, we're going back to Chat GPT. Again, I need to change this. In fact, I could just take what I already put up here. We're asking the exact same stuff. Dr. Travis Davis, 30-day challenge. I'll take this from here, copy that. So I don't have to retype it all over again. All right, get them. Dr. Travis Davis, 30-day challenge. Paste that right there, save. All right, so that's there. It's going to come back to Instagram, give the response, wait, and end. All right, so we should be done. All right, what did I say over here for the 30-day challenge? All right, maybe they want the GovCon AI software. God dang. I done built out a lot right here. All right, so now we come to the AI side. We're going to tag them for the AI. Same thing, we're going to send it to Chat GPT. I'm going to change this, purchase Dr. Davis, Travis Davis, GovCon cheat codes, or we're going to say Pure Money AI. Change the name of it. Pure Money AI software. Oh no, my bad. Dr. Davis, government contracting AI software called Pure Money AI. All right, and kill any false beliefs that can be found at blackcheatcodes.ai. I don't know what happened right there. I don't know what happened right there, but something went out. But anyways, we back. All right, so blackcheatcode.ai. We're here. All right, we're going to go ahead, save that. We're good to go. Where was that? AI software. Okay. We're going to send this here. I need to change that. Why the hell is this 7-day challenge? All right, maybe I just didn't change it. Pure Money AI. Again, that's why I said you guys should always get in the habit of labeling all this stuff out, right? So when you do come back and read it, you're not like me, trying to figure out what the heck you was talking about right here. All right, so once again, it's the questions, Instagram DM. Versus Black Cheat Code. All right, I need to come back up here. Take this message. My bad. Take this message. Once again, I want to just take from Dr. Davis down. Copy that. Take this here. Like that here. Paste that. Save. And it'll go through the whole thing again and spit out the response. So we should be done with the AI software. Whew. All right. So that's 3. Now we got to come over here to 4. Look, I'm tired. I'm about to take a break. I done did this for an hour with y'all. As y'all can see, I need a break from my old madness, man. This stuff can get extremely deep, but as you guys can see, the software is here. The only thing you have to do next is publish it, right? You can go ahead and turn that bad boy on. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn it on so I can actually show you guys what will happen here. Okay, so now it's not perfect because I ain't built it out. Hopefully don't nobody DM me too much while I got this thing turned on. But I'm going to go ahead and go to my Instagram. I got another Instagram account here. So I'm actually going to DM me. Okay. And I'm going to say, can I get your help? Oh, man, you know what? I got to make sure I'm just going to say, can I? I don't know if I already got a tag on that account, but we're going to find out. Okay, so the message just came in. Now, let me show you what ends up happening. Hopefully, I don't got nothing crazy in my DM. I switch over to this. Let me see something real quick. Make sure anybody didn't be nothing crazy. All right, I don't see nothing crazy in my DMs right now. All right, cool. So I'm going to come over here to conversations, right? Now I can see, right, that I got a DM right here. Now, the problem is I bet that this account is already tagged. Let me see. Pure Money. I got tags on it. Nope. See, I got to figure out now why didn't my stuff kick off. Let me put an email right here. We'll put hustle the net 201 at gmail.com. That email don't really work. All right, so let's see if that'll fix the problem because I don't have any tags. Let me see. There's no tags. There's no tags. It should have kicked off. Let me go back to my automations. Make sure it turned on. Oh, well, that's why it didn't turn on. Why didn't it turn on? Let's try this again. They're giving me an error. Now, sometimes it won't turn on if, for instance, man, I done lost my screen. Yeah, it told me something. Like, I done lost my screens. My bad. What did this thing say? It said, I probably got an open-ended workflow somewhere. Add workflow is missing required attributes, workflow ID. Please add the required. Yeah. So it won't save it because I have an open end somewhere that I need to close off. And it won't operate until I do that. And I'm not sure which one it is yet without going through it all. So I would say if you guys want to see how it operates, give me, what's today, Thursday, give me till Friday, tomorrow at noon. I should have all of this turned on. And you guys can go into my Instagram, DM me, and you guys can see exactly how all this automation will work out. But once again, this is just for my IGDM. I'm telling you, you can automate anything. Actually, when you guys join SB Money Flow, we've already built out a lot of the automations for you because we understand, it is difficult to get started from scratch. So you'll already have like new leads automation set up. Now, of course, we can't technically program it for your business. All you're going to have to do now is to go back and change the business name or, tweak little small things. So you would come here and say, okay, well, I need a reminder to follow up with individuals. So you would just click right here in the automation that we created and pay attention to the triggers, right? Okay, so there's date reminders. And then this is what happens. It adds a task. It gives you internal messages. It'll send you a text message to let you know, hey, you need to follow up with such and such. Here's their phone number. Here's their emails. And here's any notes that you took on that individual. So we have tons and tons of automation that's already built out for you. I highly advise you start from the automations we've already created. It's just that simple. Now, if you want to create your own automations, okay, you can simply come right here, create workflow. And I would highly advise you to look at select from a recipe first. And, are you using WhatsApp? Do you want to reply to a missed call? Do you want to send a product recommendation to ChatGPT? Do you want to automate your Instagram comments, your Facebook comments? So we got some recipes that are already here that you can, again, select from there so you're not starting from a blank canvas. But from your checkout pages to reacting your database, this will actually be for your contract opportunities. So when you go find your contracts over in the GovCon Marketplace to add it to your CRM, this is the automation for that. If somebody wants to schedule calls, we've automated that. If somebody's calling you, we've automated that. For any reviews, we've set that up for you. For text marketing campaigns, if you've missed a call, for holidays, refunds, if someone wants to refer your business, we got all of this already built out for you the day that you sign up for SB Money Flow. As well as when you get started with SB Money Flow, right? Pay attention, okay? So it says new lead pipeline automation, A-101. Well, I know y'all don't know how to build websites and things of that nature yet. Once you realize how simple it is, you'll stop paying these people all this money to build your websites out. Unless you ain't got time and you don't want to learn it, then by all means, pay somebody to do it. But you follow this A-101. Well, why don't you come back here to sites And now again, I'm saying, hold on. That was a new lead, an incoming lead. Well, look for the folder incoming lead, right? Or maybe that was the wrong one. Was I looking at incoming lead? Let me make sure. New leads pipeline. Okay, so we'll do sites. We'll do leads. Should be right. Yeah, should be here. All right, we got new lead opt-in forms. All right, so you got your new lead opt-in form. Now I'm trying to figure out, this should be, pay attention to your numbers. So Z-006. Maybe of course, while I'm looking live, I can't figure out all of my stuff. Let me double check. All right. Calendars, checkout pages, contacts, updated contracts, FU, reviews and referrals. All right. So we got the automation A-1001. So understand is leads. Okay, we're in leads. Now you got Z-003-5. Okay, what we'll end up doing is coming here to marketing. You need to come to emails, to templates. All right, and again, we're looking for the Z, right? Z-004 or whatever. This is already set up to respond to that. If you were in your holiday emails, right? Here's all of your holiday emails. You go back and change those out. But we try to do the number configuration so you can quickly find stuff. And this is also probably an outdated build. Let me go to my live build so you guys can actually see it. All right, so essentially you'll be saying, hey, automations. Okay, so we got new sign up, A-101-101. Okay, you see it's A-101s for all of the new sign ups. So I would come here like marketing and automation. I would come over to my templates. And then what was it? A-10, I believe. See, look, I be forgetting that. I usually have all this stuff side by side so I could take a look at it, but just keep in mind, all the stuff is numbered. A-102, just match it up. And you don't have to stick with the stuff that we created. I want to make that known. You do not have to keep the things that we created. But to have it already started out so you're not starting from scratch, that's where I want you to be. Right? And if you're really, 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 really smart, guys, really, really, because I know we got some really, really smart people here, just come down here to Pure Money AI, right? So you're going to have questions like, okay, well, I need to do different emails because my business needs a different email campaign. Just work on your Pure Money AI right here and allow Pure Money AI to write the emails for you. So again, you just copying and pasting, but the format is already done. Like the way it's constructed is already done. So you don't have to build from scratch. Instead, if you're good, you'll come here to Pure Money AI, list all of your products out. Again, this is a demo account, so you can't see. Let me actually switch to my live account. So when you're in Pure Money AI and you actually set up all of your products right here, it makes it 10 times faster to say, hey, well, I need an email, right? So I need an email campaign. And all I got to do now is just come right here, select the product that I want an email campaign for, the 30-day challenge. And again, it's going to fill all of this out. Couple of things that I may got to add, but I just got to click next and keep moving forward. It's going to give me the email, and then I just got to come back to the automations, okay? Add that email if it's in the actual automation, right? So if you're down here in the onboarding or, well, this is for my own stuff right here. But if it was an actual email that I set up right here in onboarding, then I could go right here and put the response that it has in there. If you have a template that you're going to use all the time that the AI created for you, you instead go make the template. And now you could just come in here and say, okay, well, I need a refund cancellation request template, and it'll throw the whole email in there for you, right? And that's what you'll see on some of the things. We've already built these emails. So if you get it something like this, where it's a template, you say, hey, I don't like the way that is. You could do one or two things. You could say, hey, don't use a template. I'll type the email up here. Or again, you could come back here to marketing and you could come up here to your email templates and then just find that template. So let's say it was this one. Okay. I'm going to find that template and now I'm going to change it right here. So now moving forward, I'm already done with the email, especially if it's an email that I'm going to use over and over and over again on different tasks. I should create a template for it so I can move faster. But again, I don't want to keep boring y'all. It's been over an hour. Drop a fire emoji down there in the chat if you guys picked up anything that I put down. Shout outs to those of you that are already utilizing SB Money Flow. Hopefully this was some information that, could help you build out whatever you want to do. I'm telling you, you can automate anything. I just really want y'all to think about this, right? Here's a very simple thing to think about. Say, hey, if somebody was to do X, then I want Z to happen next. Well, how can I get somebody's stuff? I need them to fill out a form. Automations really don't work if we don't have data. So I need to come right here to sites. I come over here to form builder and I can build a very simple form. I can choose one from a template that's already out here. So you guys don't have to build something from scratch. I select the template and now I can actually just give that form to individuals and go set up the automation and say, hey, when somebody fills out that form, I want to text them. I want to send them a newsletter. I want to send them a link to whatever you want to do. This is the beauty. It's your business. You should know how you want your business to operate. If you don't have time to deal with people, well, automate it. Yes, you may have to sit down one whole Sunday, right? And it takes you to build all this out. But now you don't have to worry about losing clients, potential clients anymore because you was tired, you was on vacation, you didn't have time to respond. I mean, the list could go on of why you're losing money. But the whole purpose of this is to stop losing money. You let the systems do the work. And that's SB Money Flow. Once again, I highly advise you guys, sign up for the 30-day challenge. If you guys are new to this, you don't quite understand sales, marketing, and maybe the tech is scaring you a little bit right here. I'm telling you, it's going to be a learning curve. I'm not hiding that from anybody.
It's just different.
Pause this real quick. I'm not hiding that there's going to be a learning curve from anybody. But if you join the 30-day challenge, I'm telling you, you're going to learn a lot. Will you learn everything in 30 days? Probably not. But you'll absolutely learn how to collect leads, how to collect this data, and how to start your process of automating things. It's on you to actually build out your whole business and how it flows or whatnot. Again, I can't do that for you. I mean, I can, but I can't do that for a couple $100 a month. You're paying for the tool. You're not paying for me to build out your business. If you would like me to build out your business, I'll have all that automated by this weekend. You could DM me or whatnot, and it'll take you to where you need to be. But I am highly advising all of y'all. I know that you got the brain power, okay? I know. And the reason why I'm stressing this, guys, I would love to take your money and build stuff out for you. I don't ever want you to think that I don't want to do that. But most of you guys that I'm talking to on the internet, you don't have that disposable income. And you really don't need to pay people all of this money. Like, you're paying it for my time. But this stuff ain't hard is what I'm trying to tell you. It'll be hard in the beginning because of the learning curve, but you shouldn't be paying people to build websites out, especially because I've been in business for over 10 years. I done probably built 100 websites for myself. Could you imagine if I got to pay somebody every time to go back and build a website / funnel for me because a new idea or a new flow popped in my head? If you don't learn how to move this stuff around, you got to pay somebody like me every time you want to make a change. And I'm telling you, this is what's hurting y'all as small business owners. Every time you need to make a change or something, it costs you money because you wouldn't sit down and learn tech. But what I'm advising you is SB Money Flow. You won't need no more tools. You learn this tool, You probably got 90% of the stuff that you need. We may need something like Canva for graphics and what, but I'm talking about to run and operate your business, to automate this bad boy, to help you with government contracts, your CRM to follow up with people, sending out emails, your phone call, operating your social media on automation, whether it's posting on social media or responding to people. You don't need no more tools, just this one. And when you learn this one tool, SB Money Flow, you can go real, real far. So join us in our 30-day challenge, sbgovconlive.com. The minute that you get registered for the challenge, go tell somebody else to join the challenge too. But don't just tell them to join the challenge. Give them your link to the challenge so you can get affiliate commissions. Every time somebody signs up using your link, you can get paid. You sign 5 people up for this challenge, you're taking the challenge for free and you got some money in your pocket. So make sure that you guys get started today, sbgovconlive.com. That's all I got for you guys today. Again, if you want to play around and see how my automation turns out, by Friday, tomorrow at noon, I should have all of this built out. You guys can DM me, play around. Some of y'all have already been DMing me, so you probably got tags on your account. So if you don't get a response, that's probably the reason why. You can just send me a message like, hey, can you take the tag off my account? So you can experience the automation if you guys truly want to check it out. Or you could DM me for that burner account that you got. I know you got that burner account sitting over there. DM me from that burner account that you ain't never used. You can see the automation take off after that. Once again, I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out with me here today. I love you all. We're here Tuesday through Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Make sure that you're hitting that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure you also are sharing any video out that you see of valuable information. I know you know somebody who needs to learn the information too. So be sure to share that out with them so they can get their mainframe updated and start generating a lot of revenue. I love you all. Check me out on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see each and every one of y'all next week. Have a blessed day.